What is going on, Arizona sports fan family? What's going on here today on this beautiful Monday evening? We're here to talk some Arizona Cardinals. How is everybody doing? The first day of free agency is upon us. Welcome in everybody that's currently streaming from YouTube, everybody that's streaming from Twitter, everybody that's streaming from Facebook. Welcome into the AZ Sports Fan here on YouTube. We are going to be discussing everything the Cardinals have done today so far in the first day of tampering period for the NFL. And so far, it's been a lot of crickets. So far, it's been a lot of kind of waiting around and seeing what the Arizona Cardinals has done. Now, we have signed some big players that have been Arizona Cardinals before, and we retain those players. Back in the Arizona Cardinals for a multi-year deal. So that's really kind of exciting to see some really good players coming back for the Arizona Cardinals in a 2022 season. But I honestly was expecting a little bit more aggressiveness coming from the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I try not to hang on in every word that Michael Bidwell, Steve Keim, let alone what Cliff Kingsbury has to say, because truth of the matter, a lot of times they'll say one thing, 2 months later, 2 weeks later, it's a completely different story. And we're kind of living it right now where the Arizona Cardinals, first day of free agency. Now, I didn't think we had a lot of big money. There wasn't a lot of money to spend, but I thought we were going to be buyers. That's definitely for sure. But that's not the case. It seemed like our main priority for the first day here was retaining our players that we had last year, which, I mean, like I said a little earlier, it's not that big, not that bad, but I would love to see some new talent, especially this first day. Now, we have a whole week or, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of possible signings for the Arizona Cardinals. So it's not over yet. We don't have to jump off the cliff quite yet. Am I frustrated? Am I a little sad? Yeah, a little bit. I definitely am a little bit, but I think in the grand scheme of things, when you kind of look at the free agency poll from last year, and I kind of have, the transcripts to prove it. When I was doing my streams last year, we didn't really do anything in the first day as well. We didn't really do anything in the second day as well. And then the third day is when we started kind of making those, cheap signings, what the Arizona Cardinals feel like is gems. And it worked out for us last year, with Connor. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I hope they're going to be a little bit more aggressive when it comes down to tomorrow, because there's still a lot of good players available for the NFL to go out there and offer a contract to any of these players. But let's go ahead and talk about what has happened so far that's been going on right now in the Arizona Cardinal market. Now, this is something that happened yesterday. If you guys weren't on the live stream yesterday, big shout out to everybody that was on the stream. Appreciate you for being there. But Zac Ertz has now come into a 3-year extension with the Arizona Cardinals. That's going to be a $31.65 million, average of $10.55 million per year, and then $17.5 million guaranteed for those 3 years for Zac Ertz. Now, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, you can let me know in the comments. But these are the moves that happened today. Now, this one actually made me super, super excited, being that James Conner is coming back for 3 years. Now, I know there's a lot of people coming out here and saying they were not happy with the amount of money that we're giving over to James Conner. But I think realistically, we kind of have to look at it. And James Conner was a good bulk of our touchdowns last year. And I wanted to bring James Conner back. Maybe not at this price, but, at this very moment, I can't hate it because I love James Conner. I love what he brings to our offense. So I'm not really mad too much that we signed him. It's a little expensive, but we have to kind of trust and see what happens here. But here's the report from Adam Schefter. Cardinals are giving running back James Conner a 3 years, $21 million deal that can grow to a maximum of $25.5 million and includes $13.5 million fully guaranteed per source. So, am I happy with the contract? I mean, it is what it is, but I love that we brought James Conner back. Next one here, Colt McCoy coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know there's a lot of people that were crowning him GOAT McCoy last year when he came in for those 3 games and won 2 out of those 3 games, but Colt McCoy is coming back for another 2 years. Pretty cool. $7.5 million deal, including $6 million fully guaranteed at signing per source. So we got Colt McCoy coming back, which I think in the grand scheme of things, it really helps out having a veteran, especially when Kyler Murray is not able to stay healthy, which what we have been seeing so far in his 3 years of being in the NFL. So it's kind of good to have a good armed veteran to hopefully win a game or two if we need it. Last one here, well, actually not last one. I apologize. The last screenshot I have is here. Dennis Gardick, special teamman, outside linebacker Dennis Gardick, the Barbarian, reached a agreement with the Cardinals on a 3-year deal, $12 million per his agency. So Dennis Gardick's coming back. So whether you like it or you don't like it, Dennis Gardick is coming back, mainly a special teamer, but he has had a success at the outside linebacking spot, not last year, but the year prior. So hopefully he can revive that glory. Now, some other notable players that, that we've signed back here, Michael Dogby. I know there's some people that are excited about that. I'm more about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a cool signing that we're bringing him back, but it doesn't really kind of make me too excited, to be honest with you. But that's notable. There's rumors out there that Max Williams is going to be coming back. John Gambadoro, the guy from 98.7, and a few other people, per sources. I feel like anything you can say, you can just make a tweet and say per sources and people start listening. It's pretty funny. But I do think that Max Williams is going to be back. But this was even from yesterday, and this was like a tweet that he ended up putting. I think he was responding to Zac Ertz. And there's just kind of a lot of rumblings going on with Max Williams. Don't really know the contract of what he's going to be getting, but we'll see. We'll see exactly what Max Williams is going to be getting. This is kind of an exciting time. Obviously, we're going to be seeing what the Arizona Cardinals, the 2022 Arizona Cardinals, are going to be look like moving forward. But this is kind of where we get those one or two pieces that are going to be making a difference for the Arizona Cardinals moving forward. So, a lot of good players still out available. I know, I get it. All 72 people in here right now are probably pissed off that we have not signed a new player as of yet. But we still have tomorrow. We still have Wednesday. And heck, Thursday, Friday. We still have any days. As long as they're available, we can possibly very well sign them. Now, I don't want the Arizona Cardinals to wait. And I don't also think we have a big amount of cap space for us to be too excited about. Now, obviously, the big time players that are whisperings and rumblings about players that we want as Arizona Cardinal fans. Allen Robinson is a name that a lot of people want. Chandler Jones, a lot of people want to bring him back. They don't feel like he gave his 110% because he's looking for that next contract. But there's some people out there that want to get him back. Some people say OBJ, Stephon Gilmore. Darius Smith is a shocking thing that happened earlier today. The Green Bay Packers just outright released Darius Smith. And actually, I think that's a pretty sneaky play if Darius Smith. I think that's an actual sneaky play if the Arizona Cardinals decided to take that route. Now, do I think they're going to take that route? Probably not. But edge is going to be a position that I do want the Arizona Cardinals to attack. That's guard, wide receiver number 2, and cornerback has still yet to be addressed, in my personal opinion. Now, some other big notable things that's been happening. I know there were some fans out there that were pretty sad, pretty upset with the whole Christian Kirk ended up, and they weren't upset about him, catching the bag or, getting paid very, very well, but he ended up signing a contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you guys are not aware, Christian Kirk is no longer a free agent. He ended up getting paid fairly handsomely, if you might ask me. He got paid, I think it was a 4-year deal, $72 million. Oh, wait, let me reread this. Sorry. Christian Kirk, well, there's so many reports going on with Christian Kirk, it's hard to kind of get one that's like super on it. So 4-year deal, $72 million, worth up to $84 million. Like, what in the living heck? The Arizona Cardinals were not going to come close to bringing Christian Kirk back for that type of money. Now, I like Christian Kirk, obviously hometown kid, born and raised in Scottsdale. I think a lot of us like that aspect of it all. Pretty much the same thing with Byron Murphy. But my goodness, I did not see him at all getting that amount of money. That's crazy to me. But that's what the Jacksonville Jaguars wanted to do. And they seem to be the team that is attacking very, first. The Jacksonville Jaguars, the Jets, the team that has the most cap space right now. Obviously, if you look at those type of teams, they're going to be in terms of the best teams that have the most available cap space. So they're going to be able to get those big time players really, really quickly. Now, us, we're not privileged to be in that situation right now. Obviously, with all the signings that we ended up doing, well, not signings, but the retaining of players coming back, it almost dwindles our cap space a lot more. I would have loved the Arizona Cardinals to restructure some contracts. I feel like that would have been smart, to open up some more cap space, because right now, if we're coming back with who we have, I'm a little concerned. I'm not going to lie to you. Wide receiver number 2 hasn't been addressed. Cornerback hasn't been addressed. Edge hasn't been addressed. Defensive tackle hasn't been addressed. Guard hasn't been addressed. There's still a lot of positions that I feel like we need to address going into the 2022 season. Now, we have the draft. I know you're going to say that, Mike, we have the draft. Don't worry about it. But ladies and gentlemen, really think about what you just said here. The most players that work out from the members that are coming into the draft, or the players that are coming out of the draft, if we draft 7 people, probably 2 or 3 of them are starters. And that is a good draft. That is a fantastic draft if you can make sure 3 of them are going to be starters. So I wouldn't hang my hat on we have the draft coming up, but this free agency, we still have some good players coming around. Players that I would like the Arizona Cardinals to sign. Obviously, I'm not going to look too crazy because we don't have a lot of money to begin with. DJ Chark is still a player that I would love the Arizona Cardinals to snag. 25 years old, played in the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know he was hurt, but some very good potential in my personal opinion. I think that would be amazing. James Daniels, Connor Williams, just to kind of name a few people. We still have a lot of cornerbacks available out there. If we can get a cornerback to kind of help be a placeholder for us, that would work as well. There's just a lot of openings. There's a lot of positions that are really kind of in scarce for me as a fan right now, kind of going into the 2022 season. So we'll see exactly what happens. I would love DJ Chark. I think that would be an absolute win for the Arizona Cardinals, because I'm just imagining it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm imagining it. We got DeAndre Hopkins, DJ Chark on the other side, and then we got Rondale Moore going to be in the slot. Now, let's be honest, that is going to be the order of how we're situating things. Are we going to bring back Anton Wesley? Possibly. But as of right now, those are the top 3 starters. We're going to be rolling with Zac Ertz as the tight end, and Max Williams most likely is coming back. The official word hasn't come out yet, but a lot of stuff is actually saying that he is coming back. So we're just kind of waiting around, waiting for the news. It seems like that's the trend that's been going on right now. We're signing all our old retaining players, and we're probably looking to maybe adding more players tomorrow. Or if not, maybe later on today, which I doubt. But we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. Let's take a look to see who is available in terms of wide receivers. There's still Jarvis Landry. I think Jarvis Landry would be a win as well. He ended up getting released by the Browns. Hey, I know there's already been rumblings saying that the Saints and the Chiefs are the teams that are really looking at Jarvis Landry. It kind of makes me a little upset. It makes me a little sad as a Cardinals fan, being that we're not calling every single sports agent we possibly can, because we got holes, and it's not like a small hole where we're like, oh, we can put a Band-Aid on that, we'll be fine. No, these are some big, huge holes that are going to expose the Arizona Cardinals, like we talked about last year. We talked about the cornerback position. We talked about the wide receiver position. We talked about, the defensive line not getting pressure. It seemed like it was working in the beginning of the season, and it all kind of crumbling down when J.J. Watt got hurt. Chandler Jones wasn't as productive. So there's just a lot of questions out right now. There's a lot of questions. I would love Jarvis Landry as well. DJ Chark is another player I would love the Arizona Cardinals to possibly target. But most importantly, we need to get a number 2 wide receiver. We need to get one. If we somehow land a wide receiver in the draft, hey, I'm down with it. But I don't trust Steve Keim to make the right decision when it comes to it, if that makes sense. I don't trust him. Now, we still don't really know what the verdict is on Rondale Moore. He had a pretty decent rookie year. I think it was like 400 yards, maybe 2 or 3 touchdowns, something like that. I'm just kind of thinking at the top of my head. But, Andy Isabella is a player that we all kind of like to bring about too. I don't trust him. We went through so many wide receivers, and they haven't been a focal point in this offense. We needed to go ahead and make a huge trade to get DeAndre Hopkins. And I just don't trust him in the draft. I really don't. So we all hope, fingers crossed, that Rondale Moore is going to be the next best thing out there. Now that he's going to be able to get a lot more snaps. So hopefully that would be an opportunity for Rondale Moore to really kind of take the ground running and see what happens from there. Let's keep it reading here. I see somebody say Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is still with the Saints at this very moment. I don't think he got released, but he's getting paid a crazy amount of money, and I feel like he's the type of player that will not do a contract restructure to help out his team. And right now, I like him, but I'm fine without him. Jarvis would be cool with me. DJ Chark would be cool with me. Obviously, Allen Robinson would be my number one favorite player to get in terms of wide receiver, but I'm being realistic here. I think it would be very hard to land Allen Robinson. He's going to get paid very, very handsomely, and if we couldn't afford if we couldn't afford Amari Cooper and Christian Kirk got paid the way he got, I don't see Allen Robinson landing to the Arizona Cardinals. I really don't. Nikhil Harry for Andy Isabella straight up. I wouldn't mind that. Honestly, get the Patriots on the phone. Let's give Nikhil Harry an opportunity. I like what he did in ASU. Pick up the phone. Let's see what he can possibly do. I don't like that. I don't mind that one bit. I honestly like that option. Let's call the freaking the New England Patriots and say Andy Isabella right now for Nikhil Harry. Straight freaking up. Yeah, man. I agree. We got some people in the comments here saying Calais Campbell. People want to bring the big man back. Calais Campbell, currently right now, 36 years old. Defensive lineman, 36 years old. Obviously, if we bring back Calais Campbell, I still do think he was productive last year, but not in terms of productiveness to land the bag. I still think he could get paid fairly decent, maybe in a 1 to 2 year deal, but 36 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Sheesh. He's getting up there, man. He's getting up there in age. I would love Calais too. I love Calais Campbell. I was very sad that he ended up going. Somebody asked me about Rob Gronkowski. I don't see Rob Gronkowski ever coming to Arizona. Although he played in U of A, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I mean, there's guards that we can still land. I don't feel confident in our guards. Sorry. I don't feel confident. Justin Pugh, Josh Jones, if that's what we're going to be rolling with. Josh Jones was a turnstile last year. Now, I was excited about him when we drafted him, where we drafted him in 2 years draft, 2 years draft ago when we drafted him. I was stoked about it. I was like, oh, yeah, heck yeah. Sweet. Awesome. But he's been in the guard position, and he has not been doing very well. But I also do think that his primary position was tackle, and we might be underutilizing players like we have been already. If you guys didn't hear already, I know a lot of people said Christian Kirk. They're very sad about that. Let's talk about Hassan Reddick real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Hassan Reddick, we drafted him. He played outside linebacker in college, and we tried to make him a inside linebacker, and it didn't work. His last year for the Cardinals, we put him on the outside. He did very, very well, and he went to the Panthers, did the same thing again, and now Hassan Reddick is enjoying a 3-year deal right now, $45 million. That's $15 million a year, $30 million of it completely guaranteed. Wow. That upsets me, ladies and gentlemen. That upsets me as well, because a first-round pick in Hassan Reddick, we underutilized him, we misutilized him again, and now he's going to give production. He's going to be giving his best years over to another team when we could have put him in the right position to begin with, the position that he was playing coming into the draft. And it's frustrating to see. But Christian Kirk, Hassan Reddick are the big two notable players that we have not got back, and they got paid very, very, very well. I can only imagine Chandler Jones going to get paid very well as well. He still has not come off the table yet. He's still available out there. Now, will the Arizona Cardinals take the jump in a 32-year-old, pass rusher? Probably not. Probably not. But we'll see. We need old linemen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. We still have a lot of holes, and that's the problem. That's the problem when it comes to the Arizona Cardinals. A lot of times, a lot of fans are seeing what's going on. They're like, oh, we're fine. We made it 11 wins. But ladies and gentlemen, we lost probably 5+ starters in free agency. Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. We signed back a good amount of starters coming back for the Cardinals, but we are also losing starters in free agency. Let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Chandler Jones, if we lose him, gone. Christian Kirk, if we lose him, gone. Obviously, Robert Alford, I don't think he's coming back. If he does, okay, cool, no worries. But he did really well when he was playing. You know what I mean? He did very well. He's most likely gone. AJ Green was a starter, whether you liked him or didn't like him for not turning around, gone. We have a lot of holes. We got a lot of holes. Yeah, and I forgot to mention Chase Edmonds. Appreciate you, chat. Thank you so very much, Chase Edmonds. I'm going to start chatting so much, chat. Chase Edmonds also collected very well today. A fourth-round pick that the Arizona Cardinals got it right. And he is now signing a contract with the Miami Dolphins for $6.1 million per year. He gets $4.1 million signing bonus, $2 million salary for 2022 guaranteed. But I think that one's pretty. Sorry, I'm trying to get there's so many tweets out here. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's go with Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter says this: Miami Dolphins and running back Chase Edmonds reached an agreement on a 2-year deal, $12.6 million deal that includes $6.1 million guaranteed per his agent. He didn't get the amount of money for James Conner, but he still got paid well. Congratulations, James Conner. Congratulations, Christian Kirk. Congratulations, everybody who was an Arizona Cardinals and is going to get paid. Congratulations. That doesn't do anything for the Arizona Cardinals, though. It doesn't do anything for the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I'm happy because you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We got Eno Benjamin. We've been talking about Eno Benjamin on this channel for a hot second. And this right here is going to give him the opportunity to come out and to show out. Eno Benjamin is finally going to get his time to shine. It sucks that Chase Edmonds had to go, but congratulations for Chase. He's getting his money. He can do what he wants to do. But Eno Benjamin has now have an opportunity here to come out and be the number 2 wide receiver behind James Conner. Can I get some Enos in the chat? Eno Benjamin, ladies and gentlemen. That's one thing I am excited about. Hopefully we bring back Jonathan Ward too. I like what he did. Unfortunately, his season was cut short with a terrible, horrible injury that he ended up getting, which I don't like thinking about it because it's actually very sad. But he made some pretty cool. He made a really cool catch in a special teams play, which nobody's going to forget Jonathan Ward for doing that. So James Conner, Eno Benjamin, Jonathan Ward. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It was going to happen if you were going to have to pick between both of the players. I know there's some people that's sad that Chase Edmonds went, but let's be honest. You're going to put both players right in front of you. You're going to pick James Conner. You're going to pick Eno Benjamin. You're going to pick James Conner, ladies and gentlemen. This guy gave you what, 15 plus touchdowns for the 2021 season. It would be foolish to say you want Chase Edmonds over James Conner. Like let's just be honest. You know what I mean? Let's be honest here. Drake London is what the team needs. We're going to be talking about the draft here pretty soon here, man. We're going to be talking about this draft here pretty soon. Now, when it comes down to, mock drafts and stuff like that, we're going to be doing mock drafts with a lot of the channel members. And obviously we're going to post it on here. So you guys are able to see how great of a GM they are. So we're going to have a lot of fun when it comes down to, doing mock drafts and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see wait for the mock draft world. But as of right now, just focusing on free agency right now. Hopefully the Arizona Cardinals makes a makes a push to sign a player that they have not had on their roster last year. That's what I'm waiting for right now. And I feel like we're going to go to sleep and maybe we'll get some news tomorrow. Let's keep it reading on to the comments. So this is from a comment here. We need defensive tackle, a right guard, wide receiver number 2, edge, and cornerback 1 still. Woo. Woo. That's a lot of positions, man. That's a lot of positions. I agree with every single thing that you said right there, my friend. Everything that you said right there, I agree. I know there's a lot of people that are very critical about Byron Murphy when he went to the outside. I feel like he did very well for a little bit, and the wheels kind of came off. Maybe he is better in the slot. Maybe we do need to get an outside cornerback. It's still something that we haven't been able to address long-term since we had Patrick Peterson and Antonio Cromartie. The best tandem duo that we had latest, you know what I mean? The best. We haven't had anything like that in a very long time. Very long time. We still need offensive linemen. Oh, 100%. Facts. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Guard. Oh, heck yeah. The only player on that offensive line that I feel very confident in right now, let you guess who I think that is. I'll give you 5 seconds. Center. Rodney freaking Hudson is the only one I have confidence in that entirety of that offensive line. I'm scared about the rest. DJ Humphries, probably one of the most penalized left tackles we've had in the whole freaking season. But hey, he's serviceable, right? There's nothing really. Well, I guess there might be some better players out right now, but we're stuck in a contract with him, so he's got to be our left tackle. What is it? Left guard, Pugh. Center, Hudson. Magnificent. And then we look at the right side, the right tackle. There's still kind of a lot of moving around. Is Kelvin Beachum coming back? Is he still going to be playing the way that we thought he was going to be playing when we signed him? Is he not going to go through injury? We need a lot of stuff. We do. And it's concerning to me that we're not making moves, but we still have tomorrow. And I'm still pushing that right now. We still have tomorrow. I'm pushing it because I'm holding hope, and I'm hoping to everything that we can pull the trigger on a player that's not been an Arizona Cardinal last year, bringing him in to the 2022 roster. Somebody says Max Garcia keeps getting beat by Aaron. I'm done with Max Garcia, bro. I'm done with Max Garcia. Hudson is the only player that I have confidence on that line. DJ Humphries, serviceable. Not great. Serviceable. So the sun will come out tomorrow, Arthur says. I hope so, man. I hope so. Because Arizona Cardinal fans need it. Hudson is the only anchor we have on that offensive line. We need help. The right side is what really is worrisome. Right tackle, right guard. The left side seems to be secured, at least in the eyes of the front office. DJ Humphries, Pugh, Hudson. The right side, very questionable. Somebody says Max Garcia was embarrassing. Yeah, to say the least. Garcia fumbled snaps, killed me last year. Yeah, it was terrible. It was horrendous. It was scarce. 100%. Low-key, Hudson wasn't doing well this year. Well, he did also kind of come down with, the sickness, and he also did get hurt a little bit, so I don't blame him 110%. So keep in mind saying that Rodney Hudson is the best that we have is putting it in perspective. If you don't feel like Rodney Hudson did very good, I think he did decent. Honestly, I think he did very good. But if you don't feel like he did, imagine what everybody else behind him did, because they all sucked. They all were terrible. I think he did good. It's a shame we have so much talent that's going to waste. Facts, bro. Facts. 100%. Yeah, I agree. Nose tackle. Yeah. We still need a player that can stop the freaking run. We still need a player that can stop the freaking run. Is JJ Watt going to be the guy when he comes back healthy? Can we depend on JJ Watt can be healthy for a 17-game season? We can't. We can't. We're one injury away on that defensive line, ladies and gentlemen. We're one injury away from that defensive line from being absolute poo. Whether you say Dennis Gardick's going to come back into his prime and do what he did, it's a lot to ask. Rashad Lawrence, we haven't seen what he can do. Licky Fotu had the little flashes here and there, nothing too crazy. Zach Allen had flashes. He looks pretty good, but can he stay consistent? I don't know. Michael Dogby, obviously the Cardinals are high on him. They brought him back, but like, what are we really gaining here? Like, we're one injury away on that defensive line from being absolute no pressure on the opposing side of the quarterback. Oh, I'm sorry, Marcus Golden. How did I forget my boy Marcus? I like Marcus Golden. How did I forget my guy Marcus Golden? Oh yeah, we got him. I like him, but he's getting up there in age too. I like the junkyard dog. How did I forget? Still, one injury away, ladies and gentlemen, and that's JJ freaking Watt. I don't like those odds, man. I don't like those odds. I like Zach Allen too. I personally do really like what Zach Allen. I like the dance. I like everything that he does. I hope he can blossom to become the player that we want him to be, that he came out coming out of a Boston college. We all hope that, right? We all want that. But what is exactly going to happen? That's why this free agency is so crucial. This free agency is so crucial. We need to get those players. We need to. What's up, Teddy? On Frank Sanders' podcast, I'm trying to talk him into it. Oh, shit. Nice. We have Nicholas saying, Cliff Dingleberry, please stop choking in the second half of the season, please. I'm tired of going 5-3, up and losing 5 straight. Yeah. We all are, man. We all are. And then the Cardinals, whether they give 5-year contracts. So still a lot of opening. Nothing crazy has happened so far. Let me go ahead and refresh my trusted Twitter and see if anything has happened so far. I can almost promise you nothing's happened so far. But let me confirm. Because one of the players that I would have wanted the Arizona Cardinals to get, J.C. Jackson, was taken today. He was taken by the Chargers. The whole we're going to be aggressive from Michael Bidwell, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Now, I didn't believe it. When I was talking about Michael Bidwell, I specifically did this. We are going to be aggressive this year because I know how we are. I know our organization. I've been watching it for quite some time. We're not aggressive. We go for the bargain bins. And sometimes they work out, James Conner. Sometimes they work out. But we're never aggressive. I hope we go big moves. Here's the thing. Fans don't even want big moves. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. Fans don't even want huge moves. We just want a player that wasn't in a Cardinal uniform last year to say, let's freaking go. Let's add some players. Let's add some depth. Let's see what we can do. That's what we're looking for. We haven't got that yet. We still have tomorrow. We still have Wednesday. So we still got some time for us to lick our wounds and see what is going to happen next day tomorrow. Got to figure out what goes wrong from bye week on. Justin, what's up? So I think it's a lot simpler than we all are saying, you know, or we're all thinking. I think we're all like looking at that and like, oh, we have this big math equation, you know, everything that's going on. What's happening with the Cardinals? Why can't we finish in the second half? Like, you know, I think it's a lot simpler than we think. It's a lot simpler than we think. Cardinals are just not adjusting. And Cliff Kingsbury said it himself, and a lot of fans said, no freaking duh. The moment that DeAndre Hopkins went down, you didn't adjust your offense when your number one wide receiver went down. What's that about? I think the answer is in the pudding. The answer is in the pudding. We don't adjust in the second half. That's the problem. Coaches look at film. They get paid to beat us. They have defensive coordinators that their prime position is to find out what our weakness is, and they expose it. And those defensive coordinators, those defensive, minded head coaches are doing a very good job, because we're finding ourselves in the situation where we're like, whoa, why can't we win? Except for in Dallas, why can't we win? Because we're just not adjusting. It's simpler than we think. I don't think it's this big rocket science. I don't think it's anything where Albert Einstein needs to come up with the equation here. Legit is we just don't adjust. That's it. Point and simple. We don't adjust. How do you feel about Kirk's contract? All I can say is good for him. Good for him. I didn't think the Arizona Cardinals were going to bring back Justin Kirk. I didn't think they're going to bring back Christian Kirk, because I felt like he was going to get paid very well. I didn't think he was going to get paid the amount that he got paid. Let me clarify that. I didn't think he was going to get paid the amount he got paid, but I did think he was going to be out of the range of the Arizona Cardinals and what they're willing to spend on one player in free agency. And what do you know? The Jacksonville Jaguars ended up scooping him up, paying him pretty handsomely. Carlton Davis already re-signed with them. Yep, he re-signed already as well, which is a bummer as well, because he was another player that I had my eye on as well. Obviously, a big ticket name, and I get it. We weren't probably going to get him, but to see these players go away when you might have had a slight 1%, 0.01% chance of maybe having a hope and a dream to bring some players in to help us out in the secondary. Yeah, he's gone. That dream got crushed real quick. Is the question of the day for just the Cardinals or the whole? Is the question of the day for just the Cardinals or the whole league? I don't get the question, but it's the whole. I don't know if you're asking like can we pick out a free agency, or are we just re-signing our players? If that's what you're asking, anybody's up for grabs. Any free agents available. The tampering period for the Arizona Cardinals to pick any player to have negotiations with started today at 9 a.m. Eastern time. I'm sorry, 9 a.m. our time, 12 a.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern. I hate my time zones. So it started today is what I'm trying to say. So we can technically talk to any free agents that are available. Jarvis Landry, Allen Robinson, any other player that you can imagine that you would want the Arizona Cardinals to get in free agency, we have the ability to do so. It's been opened up already. We just have not done it. We're signing back a lot of our players right now. If you don't already know, yesterday was huge news. Zac Ertz ended up coming back and signing a 3-year deal with the Arizona Cardinals. Today came out with James Conner signing a 3-year deal. I'm happy about James Conner. I love it. The money might be a little too much, but I love what he brings to the offense, so I'm not going to complain. Colt McCoy is coming back, 2-year deal. Dennis Gardick coming back as well. I think this one's a 3-year deal worth $12 million. And then we have Michael Dogby coming back as well. So it seemed like the tactic for the Arizona Cardinals wasn't let me go all in. It was who are we going to retain in the first day of free agency, which is really weird to me. I don't know. I just don't get the whole we're going to be aggressive for Michael Bidwell and we don't really do anything. It's really weird to me. Brian, what's up, Brian? Yeah, I still do think that there's some good guards left. Oh, facts, 100%. Yeah, definitely. There's still some very good guards available for the Arizona Cardinals to possibly scoop up. And that's what I would love for them to do. Kind of how we talked about a little earlier in the stream. There's still multiple positions I feel like the Arizona Cardinals needs to address. Now, out of the 5 or 6 positions, whatever you say the Cardinals need, if we can address at least 2, I would feel a little bit more confident going into the 2022 season. Now, we have tomorrow, we have Wednesday, we have Thursday, we have Friday. We have a lot of time for free agency. Today is really kind of the big moment where the floodgates open and you expect everybody to come running after in Black Friday and getting those big TVs, getting the PlayStation 5s and knocking people out for a can of soup. That's what you expected today. And the Arizona Cardinals didn't do that. We ran in there And then we went ahead and went to the Tupperware aisle and be like, hey, let me get that Tupperware right there. Yeah, let me get that one right there. No, the small one. Let me get that one. That's what the Cardinals did. Terrible analogy, but that's what happened. We didn't run into the store and get a PlayStation 5. We didn't go in there and get that big screen TV that's on sale right now. No, we didn't. We ran in and we went to the Tupperware section. We're like, let me get the people that I have. No, not that one. No, the one on sale. The one on sale. That's what we wanted. The sale. Yeah, that's what we did. That's what today was for the Arizona Cardinals. And like I said, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. We still have a lot of time. And I love the players that we brought back. So we'll see exactly what happens here. We'll see exactly what happens. Let's keep it reading to the comments here. I'm showing somebody saying we extended Kyler. I'm not gonna believe you because I know it would be in a lot bigger deal than it is. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything about Kyler. Nah. Don't lie, man. Don't lie. All right, let's keep it reading here. I never get free. And here's the thing, brother. Like, Soul, I should be with you, man. My expectations should be right here, brother. It should be right here. And I know this, and I get it, and I understand coming in. It's just there's that level of, man, I wanted something to happen so bad. You psych yourself up. You can't sleep the next night or the following night. Everything, all these scenarios are coming in your head, and then we run into Walmart and go to the Tupperwares and miss out on the PS5s and miss out on, big splash plays like that big screen TV. But you're right, man. We shouldn't expect much, right? We don't have a lot of money coming in, but we know we have a lot of holes. We know we have a lot of holes. Let's go ahead and keep reading into the comments here. I really hope Kyler doesn't become Dak, just gets paid and loses competitive edge. Right there with you, brother. Right there with you. I think one of the biggest concerns coming into the season, we all know Kyler's getting paid, right? I don't think there's a fan out there that doesn't think Kyler's getting paid. It would be foolish not to pick Kyler Murray because we can't be rolling the 2022 season with Colt McCoy. We can't. It just can't happen. We need Kyler. We need Colt McCoy to back him up and kind of go from there. You can only talk to the players' agents now. Wednesday, you can actually start to the players itself. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Yeah, the tampering negotiation is today. Yeah, the official signings is Wednesday, I believe. But yeah, I mean, anything could be done though. Whether you think that's stopping the Arizona, that's what's stopping the Arizona Cardinals from not, going after somebody right now, I doubt it. They have a genius plan. That's what's going on. They have this masterful plan. So tomorrow they're gonna be like, this is what we're dropping on you fans, and then we're gonna be really excited. Woo, let's go. We got this. We got that. We got this. Let's go. Hopefully, right? Boy can dream. Boy can dream. Dude, Jarvis would be a dream, bro. Jarvis, DeAndre Hopkins, Rondale Moore, let's freaking go. And on top of that, get yourself a wide receiver in the first round too. If what's his name? Davis from Georgia doesn't drop to you, if McDuffie doesn't drop to you, then you get Landon Drake or whatever his name is. You get one of those wide receivers, man. Let's not play that game. Let's not play that game anymore where we're like, oh, well, we're good in the wide receiver spot. No, heck no. You think it's a generational talent out there? You get that generational talent. That's what we should be doing. Double up on that wide receiver because you never know when somebody goes down and somebody's going to get his opportunity. You never freaking know, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. Jordan Davis. That's what I meant. Jordan Davis. Huge guy. Jordan Davis doesn't drop to you. If McDuffie doesn't drop to you, I think the is it Landon Drake? Is that right? Landon Drake? That's the guy everybody's talking about, right? Yeah, get him. No, his name is something else. What's his name? That wide receiver that everybody keeps talking about. No, it's somebody. Who am I talking about? I'm just making up players at this point, right? I'm just putting names together and see how we go. There's a player out here that I'm trying to figure out, and you guys aren't helping me out. Let me see here. I'll find this player out though. Oh, Drake London. Oh my goodness. You know who I'm talking about? Drake London. Drake London from USC. That dude. Get him. If they don't fall, obviously. Trent McDuffie actually is very intriguing too. Trent McDuffie. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. And to bolster that defensive line, hey, we can very well go for Davis. Jordan Davis, as if they fall. Obviously, what we're sitting at the number 22 spot, 23 spot, something like that. So who are we picking at number 23? Who's the best linebacker at right now? Who's the best linebacker? That's who we're getting. That's who we're getting. Devin Lloyd, wrap him up. That's who we're getting. I'm just kidding. Hope not. Hope not. Keim needs to be fired. Keim signed a 5-year extension. We're better off being. No, I'm not gonna be. I can't be a Keim lover. I can't, man. All the stuff I've been talking about Keim, I can't be going back right now. But there's nothing we can do at this very moment. He's buddy with Michael Bidwell. Can't do anything about it. I promise we are done with linebackers. I hope, brother. I hope, man. Von Miller is still available. Yes, Von Miller is still available. I didn't see you up there, Alex. Big shout out to my channel members in the chat right now. Appreciate you, channel members. Thank you so very much. We got Lennon. We got Jordan P. We got Alex up in the house. All the channel members, appreciate you guys for stopping by. We will be doing mock drafts today. Not today, obviously, after the free agency poll. So make sure you are available if you want to do some mock drafts for sure. Would you want the Honey Badger to come back if he was offered a contract? Great question. The Honey Badger wants nothing to do with the Arizona Cardinals. Hassan Reddick wants nothing to do with the Arizona Cardinals. I don't have any sources. I don't have anything, but Honey Badger, I think there's bad blood between either him in the front office or him and Steve Kahn. I don't think Honey Badger's coming back. I really don't. Cornerback at 23, Fabian says, hey, if McDuffie falls, get him. But I'm kind of in that weird spot right now where we can go any which way, ladies and gentlemen. We can go any which way here. We can go Jordan Davis, right? Defensive lineman. I feel like that would be a huge win. We can go linebacker. I'm just kidding. I hope no more linebackers. We're done with linebackers. But we can go wide receiver, right? We can go cornerback. So we kind of have a lot of opportunity here. McDuffie is one of them that I really like. Cornerback, Drake London. I've been calling him London Drake this whole time. But Drake London, wide receiver, big wide receiver, 6'5", awesome target, huge. Jordan Davis, Georgia. Let's go. Hey man, we still got some options. Still got some options there. Gabe, channel member coming up in the house, new channel member. Appreciate you. Thank you so very much. I think you heard the mock drafts and you got very excited. We will be doing mock drafts, and I'm going to be testing your GM skills to see what you want to do and what you're going to be putting onto the 2022 Arizona Cardinals. Appreciate you for joining the member squad. Thank you so very much. Let me give you the I haven't done this in a while.
Got him. Got him.
Appreciate you. Thank you so very much for doing that. All right, let's keep it going here. Alex G says Drake won't drop to 23. But didn't we also say that, man? Didn't we also say that about CD? Didn't we also say that about Judy? Didn't we also say that? Like, it's crazy. Like, we don't know, man. The draft is crazy. You never know what's going to happen. It's going to be nuts. And I'm super excited. 1 of the 3 has to drop, in my personal opinion, right? Right? Davis, McDuffie, maybe one of them. I don't know. We'll see. Lock it in. A long snapper at 23. Facts, bro. Facts. Now, there's going to be a linebacker that got our eye, man. We got a linebacker coming up our way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Other people are talking about Treylon Burks. Hey, why not, right? Treylon Burks, he might be going super, super quick. McDuffie, would love that. People are asking about what? Is it Chris Olave? Is that how you sort of pronounce his name? Probably not. From Ohio State. Okay, 6'1", 6'2", something like that. I wouldn't mind that either, honestly. I'm stoked. I'm stoked for mock drafts. Mock drafts are going to be fun. Mock drafts are going to be fun. This is the opportunity for everybody to kind of stick it in everybody and be like, what the heck are you doing? Because let's be honest, I fold under the pressure too. You're not going to be alone. Let's keep on looking at the comments here. Justin H says, I got my eye on Watson. Christian Watson, Jordan P says. Oh, Jordan P in the house. What's up, dude? I will check it out. I will check it out. Christian Watson, 6'5", North Dakota State. Senior. All right, I'll check him out, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Check him out. I would like Desmond King. Is Desmond King even available right now in free agency? Let me check. Let me find out he's available right now. Sheesh. No, I don't think he's available. I might be wrong, though. Look, I might be wrong. I wanted Desmond King 2 years ago. I wanted Desmond King 2 years ago. And he ended up going, to the Chargers, I believe he went to. And it's, the story of our lives. We got Malcolm Butler. And Malcolm Butler retired in the first freaking year. He was like, nah, bro, I'm retiring, man. I don't need that Cardinal. I'm out. We need Jameson Williams from Alabama. Okay. Hey, man, there's people available, man. There's people available. One of them has to fall, right? One of them has to fall to the Arizona Cardinals. Davidson Williams, 6'2", from Alabama. Let me ask you this right now. We got a wide receiver. I don't care who it is. You have your top wide receiver and your top cornerback in the draft. Let me ask you this. 91 people in here right now. Let me ask you this right now. You got your top wide receiver and your top cornerback in your big board. Your big board. The person that you want. Where do you go? Cornerback, wide receiver. Put it in the comments below. Let me know how you're feeling. Be Steve Keim for a little bit on your big board. It doesn't matter if nobody believes you or you don't, you believe in this player and nobody else does. You have your top wide receiver, your top cornerback, the 23rd overall pick comes through. Who do you go? Let me know in the comments. Russell Douglas. Oh, Bryce. That hurt, bro. Oh, that hurt, bro. Oh, come on, man. Too early. Can't believe we had him in the practice squad, and he ended up having so many picks towards the end of the season. It's so crazy. People going cornerback. More people say cornerback than wide receiver. Sorry, I had to sneeze. There we go. If I'm Steve Keim, I'm taking that linebacker that ran 4 point. Linebacker, call it. No, we said long snapper. We're going long snapper in the number 23rd spot. That's what we're doing. We're going long snapper. You guys all crazy over there. Long snapper. we got Ralph saying wide receiver. We got Jordan P. David P. Sorry, Jordan, my bad. David P says, I'm going Jordan Davis. Holy dang. He's like, forget your cornerback, forget your wide receiver. I'm going Jordan Davis. Love it. Love the confidence. Jameson Williams. Okay. Wide receiver. Alex Clutch with a $10 donation. Appreciate you, man. Interesting fact time. Let's go. Interesting fact. All of the Arizona Cardinals 2018 draft picks are gone. Rosen, Kirk, Cole, Edmonds, Cunningham. Another reason why Keim shouldn't be here. Hope we draft better this year. We all hope we draft better. We all, man, every single year we say it. I know. I'm right there with you, brother. I'm right there with you. Big shout out to my guy Alex for the super chat and for being a channel member. Hopefully you participate in the mock drafts because I'm really excited to see where your guys' mindset goes to. But that's crazy, man. That's so crazy. It's so crazy because Mason Cole ended up getting paid. What the heck, right? Didn't he get paid from like the Vikings or something like that? Or somebody paid him. Somebody paid Mason Cole some money. I'm like, I don't know who the heck is paying Mason Cole some money, but he's obviously working out somewhere. So kudos to him. Chase Edmonds got paid. Josh Rosen is a mirror image of what we thought he was going to be. Christian Kirk got paid. Cunningham was who? You know what I mean? It's all a whole big situation. So appreciate the super chat, Alex, as always, man. Thank you so very much. Oh, Vikings. There you go. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. Vikings paid Mason Cole. My goodness, bro. My goodness. Can we get some news, please? Cardinals, please. I'm about to end the stream here right now. Give me some news right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go into the Twitter world right now, and I'm going to see if there's any new news for the Arizona Cardinals. Hey, y'all, what do you guys think about Darius Smith? Like, be honest. Darius Smith, though? Like, what do you guys think? Darius Smith? He got released today. He's going to be expensive. I know that. I got you. But, hey, we need edge, don't we? Another super chat coming in here. Jordan P coming up clutch. Appreciate you, my guy. Says, wide receiver, rookie, corners take too long to develop. We need cornerback help right now. Get Stephon Gilmore on the phone, he says. Also, Christian Watson ran a 4.36 40 and is 6'4". He's a stud. Oh, okay, I'm so for the draft, bro. Like I know we're in free agency right now. I get it, but the Cardinals aren't giving us anything to cheer on about. We haven't had a new player in a hot second. I love Carter. I love Ertz. Those are the players that I wanted to retain going into the season. But realistically, here, ladies and gentlemen, we need some new blood. Need some new blood in this locker room. Appreciate the super chats, everybody. Rosen has 12 TDs and 21 interceptions in his career. Oh, dude, that's sad. Poor. I feel bad for Rosen, bro. I'm happy. I'm legit happy that Rosen, his family, is well off. I'm happy. Good for you. You're fine. You'll be good. You got paid your rookie deal, which is not like extraordinary amount, but it's still pretty good. It's millions of dollars for being a first round pick. I'm just happy his family is wealthy, well off. Any news on K1? As of right now, no new news on Kyler Murray at all. I'm expecting it to happen maybe before the draft. If I were to give you a prediction, I don't know anything. Like in terms of like sources, I'm just going based off prediction. I would only hope the Arizona Cardinals can figure this whole situation out. I think we're trying to get through this whole free agency. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get over free agency. We're trying to see what we have available, and we're going to have to go from there. But they have to pay Kyler. They have to pay before the draft, in my personal opinion. I would hate for them to wait on the summer because it's just going to cause a lot of rifts, man. We have a lot of things happening, in the summer. So I don't want him to not be involved in training camp, mini camp, all those different stuff that happens before the big camp in July or August or something like that. So I would hope, right? What will happen with AJ Green, you think? Oh, that's a good question. AJ Green, I think he'll sign a one-year deal with somebody. I don't know who, but I do think that AJ Green will still – I think he'll sign a one-year with somebody. Like I said, I don't know who, but I don't think he's going to retire quite yet. I mean, he was pretty productive with the Arizona Cardinals. He just wasn't the wide receiver number 2 that we needed. And that is – he couldn't step into the number 1 role when DeAndre Hopkins was down. And that's huge. That's very huge. Yeah, we've been all wanting Kime fired, bro. We've been all wanting Kime fired. Green needs to retire. I mean, I agree. But hey, if you're gonna get an opportunity to get $1 million contract, would you turn it down? Would you say retire or somebody pay me $3 or $4 million on a 1-year deal? Now that's super cheap. I think he's most likely realistically going to get maybe $6 to maybe $8 million on a 1-year deal just because his veteranship and stuff like that. Heck, you don't know. Christian Kirk got the bag. He might get paid more. Who knows? But I think he might play 1 more year, and next year he might call it quits. But he was still pretty productive this year for the Arizona Cardinals. I'll never forget the Packers go. That's brutal, bro. Yeah, that Packers game, almost like the Miami game for the Arizona Cardinals the year prior, right after the bye week, completely changed the whole momentum of the whole season. It sucks that like that's the way the Arizona Cardinals has like functioned so far. The moment we get punched in the mouth, it's really hard for us to kind of come back. But that Green Bay Packers game, although we were so close to coming back, really changed a lot of juice, a lot of momentum. Our offense looked different. Everything was just weird right after that Green Bay Packers game. So I don't quite 100% know. Where did Kirk go? He ended up signing a contract to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he got paid, man. He got paid. Christian Kirk went to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he got paid. The controller disconnect meme still haunts me. Facts, bro, facts. Jordan P says Steve Keim should be fired. Chargers stole J.C. Jackson for only $16.5 million. Also, Eagles stole Hassan Reddick for only $15 million. Is Steve Keim drunk partying because he got Ertz back? Come on, man. Hopefully you typed it like that because that's how I read it. I mean, I agree. What's up with CB says, unpopular opinion, J.C. Jackson is the new Nnamdi Asomugha member after he left the Raiders for the Eagles, the dream team. Maybe. But we need cornerback help. And I'm pretty sure I butchered that name 100%. I butchered that name. Alex, over under on Christian Kirk having a fantastic year. Dang. Oh, let's play that game. Yeah, let's end it on that note. Over under on Christian Kirk having a fantastic year. Jordan P says, are we doing mock drafts soon? Yes, channel members are going to be doing mock drafts soon, so make sure you have your post notifications. You're looking at the community posts. I'll let you know exactly when are we going to be doing mock drafts. I gotta purchase the account that stuff like that. So yes, we will be. I think Kirk is going to have a good year. I think he is. He's going to be with Trevor Lawrence. The other wide receiving core, I mean, I know they have Laviscus Shenault. They might have more Marvin Jones as well. I think he's going to have a pretty decent year. I think he will. I think Christian Kirk is going to have 700 yards, 5 touchdowns. Man, I'm getting super sneezy right now. I don't know why. Under 1,000 yards for sure. Under 750 yards. I think under 107.50 yards for Christian Kirk. I think he's going to be around maybe high 600s or low 700s. The Chargers took Samuels before us and the draft and signed, and we needed him. Well, hey, another fun fact. The Chargers also took Amon-Ra St. Not the Chargers. I'm sorry. The Lions took Amon-Ra St. Brown, and we were talking about Amon-Ra St. Brown on this draft, and we drafted him a few times on our mock drafts, and Amon St. Brown is doing a very good job now in the Detroit Lions with Jared Goff. Go figure. That would have been a huge, and we wouldn't have to worry about wide receiver number 2 because we got Amon-Ra St. Brown, but now we got to worry about a lot of different stuff because we just ain't picking those right players that we need in the draft. Now, I hope we don't have to worry about the linebacking position. I hope for years to come, we're going to have Isaiah Simmons and Zaven Collins be magical and masterful for years to come. Hopefully, right? Fingers crossed. But, yeah, Asante Samuels, taken. Amon-Ra St. Brown, taken. A lot. Since Jags got Kirk, let's get Chark. I agree. I love the idea of getting DJ Chark. I hope tomorrow we get news that DJ Chark is going to be a member of the Arizona Cardinals. I would love nothing more than having DJ Chark being a member of the Arizona Cardinals. I would love that. And if we still get a wide receiver that we want in the draft, get the wide receiver that you want in the draft. Double up. Can't wait to see what Zaven Collins can do. I agree. Christian Kirk deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because that contract was that's funny stuff right there, bro. That's funny stuff. All right, so this is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, we will be continuing this free agency talk. Obviously, I just did a refresh on the Twitter world, and of course, no news has come out for the Arizona Cardinals. We're choosing to be quiet. We're choosing to not say anything. But 1 hour ago, the Cardinals and tight end Max Williams are close on a new deal. So if you want to hang your hat on bringing two of our tight ends back, Max Williams most likely will be coming back. We obviously know Zac Ertz is going to be a member of the Arizona Cardinals for 3 years to come. So we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see exactly what happens here with the Arizona Cardinals. But as of right now, no late news. Nothing else has gone on for the world of the Arizona Cardinals. We just wanted to retain the players that we have. So we will do the live stream tomorrow, 6 p.m. AZ time, same usual thing. We'll talk about the players we got, what the impact they're going to have. Are we excited? Are we not excited? Do me a huge favor. If you guys haven't already, smack that like button on Facebook, smack that like button on YouTube. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, go Cards.